Hello and welcome to SatTV Week, the news programme for the global satellite industry. I'm Richard Hooper and this is Nadia Yegorova-Johnstone. Nadia, we have some interesting news items for discussion this week. Sea Launch looked like they were on track to re-establish launch programmes in April, and Skybox Imaging captures the world's first HD video of the Earth.
Yes, the launch sector is making the headlines. SpaceX has successfully launched the Thaicom 6 satellite for leading Asian satellite operator Thaicom. Falcon 9 delivered Thaicom 6 to its targeted geosynchronous transfer orbit at 22.5 degrees inclination. The Falcon 9 launch vehicle performed as expected, meeting 100% of mission objectives.
Now Nadia, you've spent some time reporting on the launch sector. Is SpaceX now a credible alternative to the established launchers?
Well, SpaceX has nearly 50 launches on manifest, of which over 60% are for commercial customers, so the answer simply is yes. This launch also marks the third of 3 qualification flights needed to certify the Falcon 9 to fly missions under the Evolved Expendable Launch Vehicle program. Once Falcon 9 is certified, SpaceX will be eligible to compete to launch national security satellites for the US Air Force. The good news for the launch sector is that we're nearing a so-called perfect storm, when all launch vehicles will be available at the same time. The news that Sea Launch is on track to launch the Eutelsat 3B mission in April is good for the sector.
Sea Launch AG, through Energia Logistics Limited, has conducted a hardware acceptance review of the Zenit 2S launch vehicle to be utilised in support of the April mission. The Ocean Force sea-based transport vessel carrying the Zenit 2S launch vehicle, designated for Eutelsat 3B, departed the port in Ukraine on December 23, 2013, and is scheduled to arrive pierside at Sea Launch's home port facility in Long Beach, California, on February 16, 2014.
Another company making the headlines is Skybox Imaging. The company has announced the release of the world's first high-resolution, high-definition video of Earth, taken by a commercial remote sensing satellite. These videos are taken by SkySat-1, the first of Skybox's planned constellation of 24 satellites, and showcase high-resolution views of Tokyo, Bangkok, Baltimore, Las Vegas, and Aleppo, Syria. The video clips have not yet been calibrated or tuned.
SkySat-1 captures up to 90-second video clips at 30 frames per second. The resolution is high enough to view objects like shipping containers that impact the global economy, while maintaining a level of clarity that does not determine human activity. To watch the video in 1080p HD resolution, please view on Skybox's YouTube channel. Now, in the maritime sector, Harris Caprock Communications has signed a multi-year contract with Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering Company to provide an integrated telecommunications solution, supporting a project off the coast of Angola. Harris Caprock will provide equipment and design, integrate and test all telecommunication systems before deployment, install cable at multiple construction sites around the globe, and provide commissioning support. Now, Nadia, I believe you have some interesting news on acquisitions.
Yes, thank you, Richard. Inmarsat has confirmed that it has completed regulatory and other approvals in relation to its $45 million purchase of Globe Wireless, the Florida-based provider of value-added maritime communication services to the shipping market. Inmarsat's acquisition includes the business and substantially all of the assets of Globe Wireless LLC. Also completing a transaction is Eutelsat Communications. It has announced closure of the transaction to acquire 100% of the share capital of SatMex, having obtained all required government and regulatory approvals.
According to Michael DeRozan, Eutelsat chairman and CEO, with the acquisition of SatMex, Eutelsat is significantly upscaling activity in the Americas to complement its strong presence in fast-growing markets. SatMex's strategic orbital slots, which will be expanded in 2015 with 2 further high-performance satellites, bring Eutelsat a robust platform from which to access significant opportunities in this region. They will be further complemented by the Eutelsat 65 West A satellite that will launch in advance of 2016 Olympic Games in Rio to serve video and broadband markets in Latin America.
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching.